Hi all, Psychopathic here, or Bob as you all know me by now. Just thought I'd put a video up on the channel. I've not done one for a long time. There's been a few issues going on in life, and just a minute, I've just got to sort something out here. Just 1 minute, just a second. Right, just a few things to, sorry about that, just a few things to talk about. First of all, I couldn't decide what to use in this game at all. This was a domination ground war on Seatown, but it's not really about the gameplay. This is about a totally different topic away from Modern Warfare 3 and anything else. This is just about life in general, and things that happen in life that really piss you off at times. And in the last couple of weeks we lost a very dear friend from the family, and our dear friend was our dog. And we had a West Island White Terrier, and we got him from a puppy, 8 weeks old, and he had a very hard start in life, our dog. He was very poorly when we got him. A couple of days after we got him, he was ill, and he ended up going to a vet. And the vet said to us then he'd be lucky to make it through the first night because he was so poorly. And our vet is fantastic. She nursed him, she took him to her own home and looked after him and put him on a drip feed, and she got him through it, and he was a little fighter, and consequently he got better and he turned into a terrific dog. He was a bit useless off the lead. If you let him off the lead, he'd scarper off a bit, think it's a bit of a game, and you'd chase him around the woods for about an hour trying to get him back. And as soon as he saw the back door was open or the front door was open, then he'd scarper like a rocket as well. So his name was Benson, and he's been such a good companion in the house. When you have a pet in the house like a dog or a cat, you just get used to them being there. And about 3 weeks ago, my partner was just sort of giving him a stroke and a pat, and she found a couple of strange lumps in his neck, which we thought was a bit odd. So we googled this about lumps in dogs' necks, and there was a couple of things on there about them saying they could be harmless, just glands up and that sort of thing, or they could be quite serious. It could be a cancer called lymphoma. So we took him to the vet the next day. Excuse me, I mustn't do that on YouTube, that's terrible, really, excuse me. We took him to the vet the next day, and unfortunately he was diagnosed with lymphoma, and there is no cure for this cancer, and he was only 6 years old. So the vet recommended at that point in time that he wasn't in any distress, but we gave him some chemotherapy tablets because the cancer could respond quite well to chemotherapy, although that would only give him about another 11 months life, but it would help him with the symptoms of the disease. So we gave him these tablets. He was given a 3-week course of chemotherapy, which we gave him, and after the 3 weeks this cancer was so aggressive, so aggressive, eventually he was fighting for breath, and he just wasn't himself at all. So I took him back to the vets, and all his stomach had distended, and the vet explained to me that that was a cancer attacking his liver and his spleen, and basically there was nothing that we could do for poor Benson, and the kindest thing to do was to put him to sleep. So that was done while we were there. I had Harry with me, my stepson, and we lost a good friend. We brought him home, and like you do, we buried him in the garden. We've put some plants there, and he'll always be remembered as a really good companion. And you always wish, when pets die, you always wish you'd done more with them. You always wish you walked them more, or that you just paid more attention to them, because no doubt many of you watching the video has a pet in the house. You have a dog or a cat or maybe something completely way out. Snakes, I've had snakes in the past, reptiles and things like that. I think if you have a pet, and when you do lose it, you don't realise how much that you are going to miss your pet. And we won't replace him. We've decided not to get another dog or a cat or anything to replace him with. We're going to stay without a pet now. And it was just a really sad time. So one of the main things of the video is, if you do have a pet, if you have a pet at home, a dog, a cat or whatever you have, just pay some attention to him or her. Take it for a walk, give it a stroke, buy it its favourite dinner. I don't know, just make the most of the time that you have, because we didn't expect to lose our dog at 6 years old. It's a young age for a dog, when really he should be living till about maybe 12, 13, 14 years old. And this cancer just came along all of a sudden and it just knocked us all for six. So it's a bit of a morbid topic, that, but I just wanted to share it with you because, like I said, if you do have your own pets, and I know sometimes they get under your feet, sometimes they're just a nuisance, they're chewing up your PlayStation 3 wires or your controllers and you're telling them off. But at the end of the day, they offer unconditional love. And when you come in the house, he's always wagging his tail, he's always pleased to see you. I've got a granddaughter who's only 2.5, and she could pull him about, pull his ears, pull his tail, and he'd never snap at her. He had a fantastic temperament. And at the end of the video, I'll put a picture up on the end of the video of Benson, just to show you what he were like. So that's that topic out the way and done with. My time's been slightly taken up with things. It's been a bit of an emotional time, and I've not really played Call of Duty or any games recently. So we'll go back after that morbid start to the video, which is not morbid really, because none of us are immortal. But what I'm trying to say is, or the point I'm trying to make is, just enjoy your time with your pets. Don't have any regrets when the time comes. Give them as much love as you can, as much love as they give you back, and you give them treats. And at the end of the day, one day they won't be there, and one day you'll feel like us and you'll miss them terribly. So all very sad, and I just wanted to get that off my chest really. So as regards to PlayStation and YouTube and things, there's been a few more subscribers come onto the channel, which I'm extremely surprised about, because I haven't posted anything for ages, and I really must do some more videos and put some more effort into my channel, which I will do. It's just been a strange year this year. It's been really odd. There's lots of things happened this year. I went from self-employed to being employed, and I had a bit of sickness problems, and there's been a whole load of bullshit all turned up all at once, and sometimes it's a bit difficult to deal with things when they all turn up all at once. One at a time's okay, but when you get things all at once shoved at you, then it's hard bloody work. So, but hopefully things can only get better, and what don't kill you makes you stronger, so they say. That's not a bad saying really. So anyway, Modern Warfare 3, I'm finding Modern Warfare 3 a bit frustrating at the moment. The gameplay style seems to have changed. I don't know what you think about it, whether you think there's more campers, or whether you think the connections have gone a bit strange or stuff, but I tend to be getting some really, really crappy gameplays. I mean, my gameplays aren't thrilling anyway. You never see massive scores off of me, only the odd one now and again, but most of these I do live. This one I didn't do live. I just switched the PS3 on, I done a ground war domination match, and I thought, however it turns out, this is just an average game for me. I'll just post it. What's the point in playing 30 games and picking the best one just to try and show off that I can get a great score? Loads of people can do that on YouTube. So hopefully this is a bit more realistic, and it's a bit more the sort of games that most people get. At the end of the day, that guy there, he's a pain in the arse. I thought he was one of my teammates and he was trying to stab me, and he missed me the first time. I should have just turned around and shot him in the head. I wasn't paying attention to the mini-map, silly me, never mind, and the Kimbo crappy things at me. So I'm not so keen on this downloadable content. I've got the downloadable content disabled at the moment because I prefer the old maps. I don't know why. Maybe because I haven't played enough on the new maps and I don't know the routes or anything. I really should learn the routes and give them a go a bit more. I've played Foundation. I found that a bit difficult. Oasis. Is it Oasis or Sanctuary? Sanctuary. I found that one a bit difficult. I kept getting caught by snipers on long lines of sight and stuff. I'm just checking the video here because I've got this playing in Windows Media Player while I'm recording this commentary. Oh, it's got a couple of minutes left to go yet. Oh, and as you notice, we was quite well behind in this game as well. We was a long way behind our team right at the very start, and I managed to... Well, no, it wasn't me that done it, but we managed to get ahead eventually, and I think I actually get the final kill cam in this as well, which is quite nice. Is it me? Yeah, it is me, with a bit of a crappy aim and a bit of a crappy aim and a bit of a crappy aim, and eventually I do kill him, and that's just me all over the place with my sensitivity mucking around. So it was positive KD, but crap, and that was that. That's the video. So I shall just add the photograph on the end and of Benson, so you can see how he looked and who he was. And I'll speak to you all soon. Hopefully I'll have some more videos up on the channel very, very shortly. And thanks very much for sticking with me. Oh, and I haven't forgot the giveaway, by the way. I will. Oh, it's my phone ringing now. But the giveaway is coming. More information on that soon. Cheerio.